I watched this podcast yesterday, Lex Friedman podcast with Peter Levels on programming. It's really good. Makes a lot of sense. Anyway, so now I'm using AI to create backends. So that part I haven't been having any problems with, right? What are my current tools for creating these backends? Claude Dev, extension in VS Code. The cursor, if you hit Control-I, it pulls up the AI. This is like, so many people are missing this part. So many people on the Reddit chats. How do you use cursor? I just want to hit approve all. Control-I. Keyword. Hold on. Anyway, Control-I. Can I point somehow like this? How do I point? Control-I. Hopefully that looks cool. Anyway, cursor, Control-I. If you use the control, there's a Control-L or something. Let's just open up a random. In cursor, you have this chat mode. You just have to keep sitting there and approving. You're definitely getting in the AI's way. So this chat mode is garbage, but if you hit Control-I, you get this AI mode. Pod 3.5 Sonnet. It will do anything that you ask it to do. It will do it. I have run into having to run terminal commands, and it'll instruct you on what you need to do, but you do have to do more work with this, right? So cursor, the AI thing, Control-I, great. Control-L, trash. Don't use this. You're wasting your time with this, unless you really want to focus on every little detail and follow a lot of instructions and have to read a lot and try to understand this. Don't use this chat. Use this Control-I. This will work with multiple files. Incredible with cursor, right? You have your index file. It adds it as a reference file, right? So now index HTML, it understands what that is and the internals. You can remove this. And for example, I could add choose any of these things. This is insane, right? So you can give the AI reference to any of these things. So it will first read them. And from what I understand now, there's prompt caching. So it's storing that data on the AI side. Someone recently released a video where they explained why AI got so much faster. It's super easy, right? It's honestly logistics, right? So now, rather than the AI having to continually receive this data from you, right? It's now prompt caching, right? So instead of delivery from point A to point B, right? So I'm sending you 4 PDF files that I want you to read every single time and then make sense of it. And I'm going to ask you questions about it. So I keep sending those 4 PDFs over and over and over. Extremely expensive, huge waste of data and time, right? Now the AI holds on to it and reference, so prompt caching. The AI holds on to it and I throw my questions at it, no problem. So much faster, incredibly faster. Anyway, so to reference something in cursor, you hit at and I can select files, for example. I can select entire folders. Anyway, cursor A- for their AI tool. It seems like I run into a lot of things that I still need to complete. And we have this chat. I'll never use this again for a long time. I might revisit this in the future, but maybe I'm using this wrong. I just downloaded cursor yesterday, so don't blame me. I'm trying to just bring you along on the adventure here. Anyway, chat, useless for now. Love the AI down here. I'm giving it an A- just because of all the extra work that I have to do to make it run, but Visual Studio with Claude Dev, this is A+++. This is where you want to be, but you will run into a lot of rate limits are the problem here. You'll constantly run into rate limits here. All back 2 months ago, this is how we were programming, right? We would have our AI on the side here. We would have our notepad over here. We would throw our terminal over here, and we're just going back and forth with our SSH. Lots of work. Don't need to do that. Where would I recommend that you start? Download VS Code, not Cursor. Cursor you can download, but you should download both. You should definitely download both Cursor and VS Code get the Claude Dev extension, Claude Dev, that's what this is. Here you're gonna need to pay for Anthropic's API key, which I think I dumped like 20 bucks into it. You pay for use. I don't think let me see if I can see how much I've paid so far. I don't know, less than $20. I haven't hit my $20 yet. And here we go. Whatever. Claude Dev is awesome, super awesome. It just works how you would expect. Works better than you would expect it to. Better. Cursor, Control-I down here. I believe they called it Composer, I believe. But this is great. This is great, but it's A-, because you'll run into... Let's make a comparison video, right? This is actually the same folder, so let's make another folder. Here we go. We have the... Perfect. VS Code. You guys can't see this because I'm doing this in the background. We got our... Perfect. Here we go. We're rolling. Earlier today, because I am paying for the monthly Canva Pro, I jumped into Canva. Okay, this is awesome. This is what we're gonna do. I figured it out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna compare the two. This is gonna be a super simple comparison. I think both of these are gonna be able to do this really well, but currently we're in a folder where we only have 3 files. We have a mountain range, which is called background. We have the text, and we have trees. And all of these I just took from Canva Pro. So here in my cursor, I have the same 3 files. So here we go. We have Claude extension, Claude Dev. This is the wrong one. Awesome. Here we go. Claude Dev. Windows H. I have 3 pictures in my IMG folder. A mountain range as the background, a text picture file, and also a tree file. I want you to create me a static web page which has dynamic scroll events, Parallax. I don't know what this word is. Hold on, I gotta look this word up now. Parallax, background. So I want each layer to move separately. The trees should be the topmost layer. The text should be sandwiched in between the trees and the mountain range background. The background is the mountain range. When I scroll down, it should move as expected. Let's just check this out real quick. All right, there we go. That's gonna be our, all right, here. This is gonna be the Claude Dev extension. Here we go. I'll create a web page with Parallax effect using the images. Approve. It's checking out our folder. Now you'll notice, right, that I didn't exactly say what each file was called or anything like that. It doesn't matter. It knows exactly what it's doing. Great, I can see the 3 image files. Let's create the necessary files. Look, here we go. It's creating an HTML page. Background, trees, text. Yeah, cool. Approve. Background PNG, text PNG, trees PNG. So it knows the file names. It knows the file names, no problem. You don't have to be specific. This is like having actual assistant coding for you, right? Like a worker, right? So this person is working for you. You have to know what you're doing. They will do it. They will do what you ask them to. Approve. Create a new file. Style, yes. Create a new file. Script. Here's our JavaScript. On scroll, page offset. Why? Cool. Approve. Let's see what else it has to do. There you go. Task completed. Super easy. Start index. Let's do it. Here we go. I'm going to try to scroll. So when I scroll, nothing happens. So what do? Back to Claude. Hold on. Windows H. When I scroll, nothing happens. When I scroll, nothing happens. Please leave some blank space at the bottom of this page so I have somewhere to scroll to. And let's make sure that it has the desired effect when I scroll. Here we go. We got some changes. So it's going to remove these speed layers, or change them at least. Keep scrolling. Notice how, oh, look at this. Cool, cool, cool. It added some text. Go ahead and edit that. Edited our CSS, spacer H1, H2. Cool, because there's text now. Task completed. Just so you see, this folder was almost, well, it was entirely created, right? We only had the image file. And I'll show you exactly what I mean, because we're going to do it all over again in Cursor. And you'll see if you like the effect better or... Anyway, index. Let's, all right, we're going to run the command. Here's our F5. I am still not seeing anything, which doesn't make sense. So let's make sure that we're saved here. I'm going to Control S all of these things here. Start task. Nope. And let's go back to our F5. No, we're still not getting nothing here, right? View source here. Let's see what's going on. View page source. There is content. The content is not showing. Something's wrong. Good. Go back to Claude and we can even jump in this. Oh, here we go. By the way, right? When you're doing this, you have to be mindful of the length of the chat, because this chat, as it gets longer, will allow you less of it. You're going to run into rate limit problems. So you have to be strategic with how you do this. Because I'm not planning on using this feature all day today, I'm just going to burn it out and I don't care for this video, right? But generally I would be way more strategic how I work with this AI. Okay, so next step, it doesn't work. When I scroll down, nothing happens. And I'm actually not able to see all of the text that you added. It's still just the top portion and no scrolling. I'm not able to scroll at all. Here we go. All right. Approve. All right, run it. Dude, still no scroll. This is crazy, super crazy. Nothing is showing. It's like so that's real world. You see how this works. So once again, even with your additions, I cannot scroll down. It seems like the text or whatever you added to the page is not readable. I even clicked view source and still, even though the page is updated to your source code, it will not scroll down. Please help. Use your expertise. Scroll down. Crazy. This is awful. Maybe it doesn't understand. What the heck? This is terrible. Okay. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna delete these files. That was awful. Let's make a new folder. Back up. In case I want to go back to this, but it's not good. It's not good. That was bad. Let's get rid of this backup folder. I'm just gonna put it somewhere here. All right. This is take 2. We're gonna try again with VS Code to get a parallax. So I have 3 layers. So let's get into this. Windows and H. I want you to create me a web page that has a parallax effect. There are 3 layers. The background layer is a picture of a mountain. It is called background PNG. There is also a layer of text that is called text PNG. That will be the middle layer. Next, we have trees PNG, which is a picture of trees, a foreground picture with a background transparent. Now, I want you to create all of the code for me so that when I scroll down the page, each of these layers moves at a different speed to imitate dimension. Let's try it. You will need to make sure that the web page is long enough so that I can scroll down. So add filler at the bottom of the page. It should not affect our parallax effect at all. It should just be filler at the bottom of the page. Let's go. Let's do it. So that's kind of one thing that, okay. Well, there you go. I guess it's, okay. That's fine. It's not ideal. Let's try it again. Let's see here. That's the thing about AI. Sometimes it works on the first try, dude. What happened though? It was like working and then it doesn't? What the heck? Am I wrong? Was it? Oh, there's like 2 wheels here. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's working. So you could see how fast, right? I sat through that first one. I spent, I don't have any idea how long on it. And then one prompt. Right? Look at that. Parallax? Look at the trees. You see parallax? All right, that's cool. So now we're going to do the same thing in cursor. So let's see how cursor does. Control I. I'm going to use the same exact prompt. That's critical to this video. That is the control, right? Here we go. Perfect. Control-I here, and this is what I'm going to do. At the beginning of this, at folder img. Now, my cursor is aware of that folder of images, and it's going to use that folder of images. Let's see. Now, right? Both of these are Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Look at this. Look how fast it's going. It's just immediately building those files. Accept all. Look. Accept all. Done. Everybody on Reddit that doesn't know how to do this, it's just Control-I. That's it. It's done. No images showing. View page source here. We've got different speeds. What is this? Filler content. That's fine. Do I have to click save here? Control-S. I'm not doing nothing with that. No images. What? Look at this. Oh, jeez. That part was trashy. Honestly, that's kind of what I was trying to show off, right? Like that it was... Anyway, this thing got an A-. Let's try it again. No, it does not work. No effect. I can't scroll, but nothing happens. Let's try it again. I can scroll, but nothing happens. There's no parallax effect on the images. They do show on the page, and so does the text that you put, but there is no layered effect when scrolling. So no effect. I've refreshed a couple times here. No effect, right? Let's go back and just make sure that it's not like a Control-S thing, right? Any effect when I do Control-S. Save the file here. Refresh. There's no effect. There is no scroll effect on the pictures. What I'm looking for is basically the layers moving at different speeds. So the text should be moving, the trees should be moving, the mountain should be moving, all of them at different speeds. That way there's an effect of dimension. And now I'm realizing that I don't realize maybe if the other one had the same problem. Now I might be editing the control a little bit by speaking differently to it. Anyway, here we go. Accept all changes. Let's do it. Really, dude? Oh, all right. So now we have the choice again. Do we want to try again? It's clearly not working, right? I still see no effect. When I scroll down, the images just scroll down like boring 2D images. I'm looking for some exciting 3D on my webpage. Thanks for your help. I will know also, I didn't hit save on anything. There is a difference. So you don't have to hit save. I don't know. Let's see. Now I'm going to go back and hit save again. Let's see. Because now I just have text. There's no... The pictures are completely gone at this point, which is not good. So far, not great. Same like VS Code did at the first try, right? So there's no images even. I don't see any pictures at all. Just text. Where did my images go? F5. No, nothing. So this is like where you have to cut your losses, right? Same thing we did with the first one. I'm going to move these back because I want them in my image folder. Deleting this and this. I'm going to close this out. Start a new chat. Let's see. Plus, start a new chat. I'm going to add the files. Windows H. Hello. I need you to help me build a website since you are a web developer that follows standard operating procedures. I want you to create me one web page. And on this web page, I want a parallax effect. Basically, I just need your help developing this parallax effect. I will be copying this to another page once it's done. Please make the images as layers move at different speeds, which creates a 3D effect. I have 3D pictures. The pictures are background.png, which is a picture of a mountain range. Then I have text.png, which will be our middle layer. And then we have trees.png, which is our foreground. These files are located in the img folder. Please add some clear space at the bottom of the website so I have something to scroll to so I can test that the effect works. It's critical that the effect works. We put everything in the index page. What's up, love? Come look.
That one? The same?
That's a different one.
Oh, you should use this one. I love.
I know. That's why I brought it.
No, you should definitely use Oh,
It's just a lot to sit like that.
Oh no, that's great.
That's the fat one, dude.
I like this.
That's for her. Just watch your fingers. Don't cut your fingers.
Where?
Press it. Pull. Push and pull at the same time. Go like this. Just joking, dude. Come on. Oh, there's more? Or maybe you're not heavy enough.
Oh, not heavy enough. But just a little bit. Right,
Oh, man. Really good. There's no more now. See if you will take it down for you.
okay. This one is the mommy.
Got it.
But
So right now I'm doing a video.
listen, we're gonna cook today.
I'm ready for
I'm
you.
gonna run.
Great.
This is one of those just run. Some apps and run.
Good. Love you.
What were you gonna say?
I'm making a video right now. Oh, great. Okay. Why is your this is not working? All right. Control I opens the chat. New chat. Windows H. Can you create me a parallax effect with 3 images? Use HTML as a base and whatever other programming languages you need to complete this. The simpler the better. I'm just going to copy this code and put it in a different website, but I need to be able to test that it works. There are 3 images. I want them all to move as I scroll, and there should be a 3D effect. The image files are background.png. This file is the lowest layer. There is a text.png, which is the middle layer. Then trees.png is the foreground or top layer. I wonder if the problem was that I didn't give it context of index, but yeah, it's there. It's got the context, right? I wonder if I have to add the context of index. That would seem like it should be assumed. That's spider bug. Something's happening, but not that this. Oh. Oh no. That is so cool. Alright, I need more of that. Hold on, this is awesome. Increase the effect. Trees make the trees move faster. It's totally insane. When I move my mouse, the trees should move double of what they are now. So basically, if it's not faster, it should just be more. Yes, please. Check this out, babe. Thanks for watching and good luck with your project.